What's up everybody, Alex here, and welcome to the very last cup of coffee video for 2022. This is my year in review for 2022. It was an unusual year for me. As you can see from what's laid out here, I didn't pick up a ton of cards this year. Not that I typically pick up a lot anyway, but this year was unique because I got my first house right in the middle of the year, and as anyone who's done that knows, it becomes the only priority in your life. It kind of takes over your life for a while. And things like collecting baseball cards really kind of have to take a back seat. But with that said, I'm really fond of the pieces that I added this year. To save some time, I'm going to show these fairly quickly, but if anyone is interested in a deeper dive on any of these cards, I've posted all of their videos below. I try to make my mail day videos an experience where you can hear a little bit more about the card, the player, or some other part of the story. So again, if you're interested, you can always get the whole story down below. Okay, so this is going to be in no particular order. We'll start with these Diamond Stars cards, and these kind of represent me dipping my toe in the Diamond Stars water, I guess. I love that set, and there are a handful more from that set that I do intend to add to my collection in the future. Next up is this Turf Cigarettes card, which comes from the category of those beautiful, if obscure, generic baseball cards from the pre-war era. I love this one, and it has a unique story, which, again, you can check out in the video below if you missed it earlier this year. Okay, definitely one of the biggest pickups this year was this 1929 Show and Club Babe Ruth, which I've talked about a lot this year. And again, thanks to Brian B. Roth 6 from Card Soup, who made this possible. Right on the heels of the Babe is Lou Gehrig. I like to think that it's a pretty good collecting year to be able to add a Ruth and a Gehrig to the collection. And this Wheaties panel was a whole thing, including getting it framed. So again, if you missed that, you can hear about it in the video down below. I was finally able to add some 1952 tops to the collection this year. I mean, you can't really say that you're a vintage collector unless you have at least a handful of 52 tops. So I've finally taken care of that with a Mini Minoso rookie and this 1952 Monty Irvin, which ended up being the last card that I've got this year. I feel like it's always a good idea to keep an eye out for low-hanging fruit, and that's exactly what I consider this 1959 Fleer Ted Williams card, which features his classic swing. And then there's this Willie Mays exhibit card. I kind of have this unofficial New York Giants era Willie Mays PC going, and last here is a project that I'm working on that's involving Ralph Branca and Bobby Thompson. I've mentioned it a handful of times in the past month or so. In fact, I'm really kind of working on it right now, and more on that at some point. But this 1951 Topps and this 1953 Stallmeyer were really welcome additions, along with the autographed baseball that you see here that's signed by both Branca and Thompson. Now, these aren't baseball card pickups, obviously, but I did want to mention them because I do consider them a big part of my collection and something that I was excited to pick up this year. And that's this vintage baseball magazine featuring Joe DiMaggio on the cover, as well as these Brooklyn Dodgers and Philadelphia Phillies pennants. These are the kind of things that can really help round out a collection and make your display really stand out. So that about does it for 2022. Thanks everyone for the comments and the support on my videos over the past year and for all the fun times in the live streams. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful holiday season in general, and I look forward to sharing some more cards and stories with y'all in 2023. So take care, stay warm, and I'll talk to y'all soon.